So in this video, this is my guide to Cala Millor for 2024. Now don't make this mistake of thinking that Cala Millor is Cala Millor. Cala Millor is over near Palma. Cala Millor is on the east coast. It adjoins Cala Bona, which is just up the coast here. If you want to find out more about Cala Bona, well, I have a video guide all about that as well. I'll drop the link in the description text below. I'll pin it at the end of this video as well. But for now, we're going to take a walk down into Cala Millor and we're going to see what it's like today. Now I'm starting this video on the far side of Cala Millor beach. You can see it right in front of me. It's absolutely beautiful, but Cala Millor doesn't start there, because right in front of me we're going to see a whole lot of restaurants. The choice of restaurants over here on this side of the island is just incredible. There's so many places for you to eat and drink, and many of them too are sea facing, the coast facing. You're going to get some amazing sea views and you're going to get value for money too. It's not all expensive over here in Mallorca this summer. If you're looking for a value for money resort, then maybe come and check out the resorts of Cala Bona and Cala Millor, but let's head on down into the resort. So I've got a couple of beaches over here in Cala Millor. We've got this very little beach here to my right hand side, but the main beach stretches right down through the resort and it's lovely and sandy. It's actually surprisingly wavy today. It's normally quite like a mill pond over here, but we have had a little bit of weather coming through Mallorca recently. Let's head on down. Now before we head on down into Cala Millor, you can see the jetty in front of me here. This is the pickup point and the drop-off point as well for anyone going on the glass bottom boat, the moonfish or the green catamaran tours. In fact, I'll drop a few links as well to tickets that you can book for boat trips over here in Cala Millor in the description text below. If you get those tickets, you'll help support the channel. I'll just receive a teeny tiny commission. But anyway, come on, let's go on into Cala Millor today. To my right hand side as well, you also have a ticket office too. Got a few choices of boat trips. So I'm filming this on a Sunday and it's very busy down here on Cala Millor beach. Of course, we've got a lot of residents coming down. You're not going to find it as busy during the weekdays, but this is to give you an idea of what Cala Millor is like at its busiest and at the weekends. And look at how clear the water is today as well. The one thing I really love about Cala Millor beach is the colour of the water. You've got these beautiful turquoise seas. Cala Millor and Cala Bona, they're pure tourism resorts. Over the winter, both of these resorts are very dead, so it's really, really good to say, and I have to say it, it's good to see that these resorts are not empty. We've got lots of people down here enjoying their time today. So we have a lot of businesses down here, a lot of restaurants and shops and a little shopping centre too. I have to say as well that a lot of businesses obviously rely upon this very short summer season that we have over here in Mallorca, particularly over here on the east coast. And you can go back and check my videos that I made over here in January, I think it was. You'll see how empty it is. So it's really good to see the amount of people down here today, just in the restaurants, on the beach, and enjoying their time over here. And I'm sure no one living over here and nobody resident over here will be complaining about that either. So just like over in Cala Bona, there are plenty of places to just sit here if you need some shade, take the weight off your feet and enjoy the views too. Let's go and have a look at the beach. And check out how busy it is. Now I'm guessing a good proportion of the people on the beach today are going to be locals and residents. And you're going to find all the beaches like this around Mallorca on this Sunday. You're going to find them to all be very busy. If you want to go out today on the beach, I've said it before in my videos that come during the week, you're not going to find quite as many people down here. Now I've mentioned it before in my live stream, I shall mention this again for summer 2024. 2 beach beds and the sun umbrella is €14. You also get a security box thrown in with that too. So you get really good value down this side of the island. So the restaurants down here in Cala Millor are doing absolutely roaring trade down here today. If you do want a quieter experience away from the beachfront, head on a little bit up the coast in the direction of Cala Bona. You're going to find some slightly emptier restaurants there with equally nice sea views. Let's have a quick look at the menu. And I can see why it's so busy in here today. Pizzas start from €8.50. The average price is around 10 to 11 euros. Super, super cheap. Burgers are 9 to 10 euros. You can get a bocadillo or a toasted sandwich for around 8 to 9 euros as well. And salads start at 6. Really good value over here. I'm not surprised this restaurant is so busy. So we're just coming up to the accessibility point over here on Cala Millor beach. I'm kind of at the far side on the Bona side of the beach here as you leave the resort, but look at this. Now they've got these really wheelchair friendly boardwalks. There's a little bit of a slope to get down there, so I think you do need someone to help you down if you are in a wheelchair. But they do have a little disability area with dedicated sunbeds and beach umbrellas. And of course, you've got the lifeguards as well to help you if you do need to get down onto the sand. So turning to my right here, if you walk up a block or two, you're going to find the resort centre with all the shops and more restaurants. You're going to find some little restaurants as well off the main strip here too. But we're going to keep walking along the beachfront here. Just coming up to the Pedalos too. Can't see any else in the water. Last year they're in the region of around 16 euros. Maybe they're around 20 this year, who knows. Let me know in comments if you've rented the Pedalo down here on Cala Millor beach. Just getting a few prices for you as well. A jug of beer. Don't know how much a jug is. It's half a litre, €3.50. You get a sangria too for €5.95. Also to my right hand side, just near the pink yogurt shop, you've got a little arcade area, which is quite a rare find over here in Mallorca. Look, you've got air hockey, you've got some boxing games, you've also got some fairground rides as well. So great if you're coming down here promenading in the evening with the kids. But it's not all the beach beds and sun umbrellas over here in Cala Millor. You do have space just to come down here on the sand with your beach towel too, which is really good to see. Saying that, it does look like most of the beach beds are actually taken, so if you do want to come down to the beach and get a beach bed, get down here early. So I'm just turning the camera around here just to show you whereabouts I am. I'm right in front of the 3-star Veronica Beach Hotel. Seems to have a very nice pool here looking right out onto the water. Check this out. Also, all along Cala Millor as well, you're going to find these little toilet blocks here. They're open from between 10 and 6 o'clock, and they're free as well, which is great to see. So the further we come down the beach here, you can see it does empty out just a little bit, particularly on the areas where you can bring your beach umbrella and your towel down onto, which is quite nice to see. Still got plenty of hotels in this area though, and I'm just outside the Playa del Morro Hotel right in front of me here. Let's keep heading down a little bit further. If you're looking for some slightly cheaper beers as well, I can see €2.50 for half a litre of beer down this side too. Surrounded again, look, we've got the Cafe Beach Cala Millor restaurant in front of me. I'm just coming up past the Castel del Mar. Let's head on down towards the Hipotels Flamenco Hotel. Let's go and see what that's looking like today. So as we come further down the beach, you're going to see what is, in my opinion, the best accessible beach entry point. You've got the very flat boardwalks here. It's very, very flat here. You can see they've got some amphibious wheelchairs. Plenty of sunbeds too, lots of shade. Absolutely loving it over here. Fantastic. Bear this in mind if you do have mobility issues. This may well be the side of the beach that you would like to come to. So it's a bit of a shame that some idiot has drawn all over the board here, but look, you can see they've actually got braille points here even to show that it's the accessible area, and tells you everything about this side of the beach too. So again, not seen this anywhere else. Didn't realise they even had the boards in braille, but you've got them here. And I absolutely love it for 2024. Look, we've got the Lending Library back right down at the far end of Cala Millor beach. You can see the Castel del Mar to my right, got the Pro Tour Cala Millor Playa here to my left. Now it's not open on the weekend. Let's just going to have a look at the opening times for this. So I've just missed it being open. It's going on to 3:30 at the moment, but you can see it opens from around 9:30 in the morning, which is great. Come and borrow your books. When you've read it, put it back, or indeed donate the books that you no longer want anymore to keep this library going. And what a great idea. Saves taking your phone or your Kindle to the beach. So we've just dived off the beachfront very quickly. I want to show you the resort centre, what it's like over here in Cala Millor for this year. You may well remember that last summer they did quite an upgrade actually to the centre of Cala Millor. Got these lovely little shady points. Up here you can see in front of me there's a whole walkway down here too, but look, there's plenty of shops down here as well, whether you're staying over in Cala Bona or you're staying over here in Cala Millor. Come on down to this area. Plenty of clothes shops, shoe shops, and bars and restaurants too. Don't be worried by that little bit of cloud bubbling up in front of me. I'm saying that. I hope we don't get a thunderstorm later. But anyway, let's keep walking down the centre of Cala Millor. Now, if you haven't been here for quite a few years, you're going to see it's looking quite different. I must say they have done a fantastic job. Look at the shade that you've got here. Look, so during the day you can come down through the centre of Cala Millor. You can shop without frying in the sunshine. And come and pick up all your souvenirs too. Now, I'm sure because of the upgrades that we've had over here in Cala Millor, more people have been attracted to the centre during the day as well, so they're not just going to the beach. But if you do get a cloudy day, and well, it's turning a little bit cloudy now, it's quite a good place to come down to go shopping. And there's a huge mango store here as well, look. Girls, if you want to go shopping. And one across the road as well, we've got Mango Teen. I might tell my daughter about that one. And an arcade too, which is fantastic. Now, we're coming down to the second half of the resort here, the resort centre. I did think they were going to develop this year, but they're not. And right here on Calle Sol Nagcent, I don't know how to pronounce that, we've got a taxi service here. Everyone put this number into your phones if you're coming over here to Cala Millor this summer, just to give you an idea of price. And I did do this on the Cala Bona video. And a taxi to the airport during the day is €86, 97 at night. To go maybe to Alcudia, it's going to be €56 during the day, which isn't too bad. I'll just give you a quick idea of other places you can go to as well. Okay, so let's double back. Let's head on down to the seafront and keep going down towards the Hotel Flamenco. Just coming up to the renovations here of the new beach bar, which hasn't been started. I was only down here a few weeks ago. I think it was high expectations to think that this was going to have any kind of works doing to it. Maybe we'll see it being developed in the winter, but what I can see in front of me is the Flamenco Hotel, new Hipotels Flamenco. Let's go and see if that's nearly finished and ready to open. Now, I can just see there's some beach cocktails being sold along the beach here. Just my advice, I'm just putting it out there, these aren't official cocktail sellers. The quality of the alcohol that you're going to get is not going to be great. There's no kind of like hygiene standards either. Just to let you know, be careful. I have heard of people getting some bad tummies over here from drinking those cocktails. If you're on the beach and you want to buy them, well, that's up to you. But I'm just putting that warning out there. So this was actually the point that I started my live stream from the other night, and I can see a QR code on the beach which says scan me. I'm going to go and do just that. And do you know what? If you've got this on the TV, press pause and you can do the same, and you'll see what the beach conditions are like today. You'll see if there's any presence of jellyfish. You'll see what flag is flying on the beach. So this is really useful if you're coming over here on holiday to get your latest beach information. And I'll tell you now as well, not every resort has this. So this is really good for Cala Millor that they've got this app down here. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I'm outside the Pro Tour Cala Millor Playa Hotel. And you can see the Hipotels Flamenco here, and my goodness, here's something I've not seen on a Sunday down here since work has started. I see workmen in the distance. Now you can tell that they're getting ready to open. You can see that they're creating this entry point as well to the new block that was in the process of being built when I last came down here. It's due to open in the month of June and it's looking like it's nearly finished. Let's go and have a closer look. So as you come to the far end of Cala Millor beach, you can see it starts to get a little bit rocky. It's still absolutely beautiful though. I mean, I have to say it's also a little bit less busy too. Might want to get yourself some water shoes if you're coming out here to swim, but check it out, it's just gorgeous today. So I would say I can't possibly estimate how many more weeks work they have here, but you can see they're bricklaying an entrance to these bottom rooms here. I'm not sure if that's an entranceway, but a lot of the machinery is now being cleared away. Just give you some views from the front as well. Still got a few big machines here. Still got quite a lot of building work going on. Let's have a look down the side. My goodness me, just look down the side of this building. Now it looks like most of this has been finished. I can see there's a fresh delivery of bricks over there too. There's a whole heap of mess. Whole load of mess, which, as I've said before in my last video, it's a bit of a shame for the businesses down here, particularly restaurants on the right hand side. The views aren't great, let's face it. Let's hope they get this cleared up soon. I think they're on track for opening in the middle of June at some point. Are they going to open? Who can say? But at least it's looking a little bit more ready than when I last came down here a few weeks ago. Goodness me as well, we've got quite a lot going on down the front of the hotel as well, quite a lot of mess. More building works taking place. I think it's going to look amazing when it's finished. They're building a whole massive, huge entranceway here. I mean, it's going to look incredible, but when will it be finished? I'm sure you'd like to know too. I'm sure it'll be done soon though. There seems to be a lot of people on the job this weekend. It's not often you see builders working on the Sunday, but like I said, I think that end date is coming soon. And just to give you a few views down the side of the Playa Flamenco Hotel too. A little bit of work to do on this side as well. Okay, so that's just a very quick look at Cala Millor seafront. It's just coming along the coast here, and you can see just how gorgeous it is. Now, there's a lot of work to be done in this area here, just in this far area on the Playa Flamenco. Hopefully that will get completed in the next few weeks, but you can see how lively the resort is today. You can see the people on the beach as well. You can see how gorgeous the sea is looking today. I really want to go for a swim, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Check out some content on YouTube just here and here too. If you want to see more from this amazing area, you're going to see it's a great value area as well if you're hoping to come on holiday and not spend an absolute fortune either, so go and check out those videos. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. You can find me in the Facebook group, you can find me on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.